Looks like we're up. Welcome back, strangers. We have a story for you. In 1959, the United States Embassy in Nepal, or Nepal.
Nepal. It's India.
1 second, I'm getting some, I goofed. 1 sec. I forgot to turn down the volume on my own video, so I'm just hearing myself talk.
That's what happened to me too. Okay.
Off to a rocky start. In 1959, the United States Embassy in Nepal issued a memo. Issued a memo that outlined 3 guidelines that American expeditions searching for the Yeti in Nepal must follow. You must pay 5,000 rupees to the government of Nepal. He says Nepal?
Nepal, dude. It's Nepal. India.
I keep messing it up. You must pay 5,000 rupees to the government of Nepal for a permit to carry an expedition in search of the Yeti, which is almost 77 American dollars. If you successfully encounter a Yeti, you can take selfies with it, but you cannot harm the creature unless in self-defense. All photos, evidence, or captive Yetis must be surrendered to the government of Nepal at the earliest time. News and reports on the actual existence of a Yeti must be submitted as soon as they are available and must not in any way be given out to the press or reporters for publicity without the permission of the government of Nepal. These guidelines have led many conspiracy theorists to believe that this was the United States government way of confirming the existence of Yetis and proof of concealment of the creature's existence by the government of Nepal and other Asian governments. What do you think, strangers? Is the government hiding the existence of Yetis, or did the United States release this memo to simply echo Nepal's existing Yeti laws to appease a foreign government? Welcome to our Friday night stream, strangers. I got through it eventually.
Yeah, man, you got it.
I got it. I just can't pronounce Nepal. So, but we're good now. So, how's everyone doing? Hello, BM. Hope you're doing well. Gotta get my setup back. Okay, we're good.
Okay, I got one that was cut from the Giant's Ring. All right, there's a Arthurian legend about the Giant's Ring from that video we did last week. The wizard Merlin was asked to design a monument to honor the great kings of Britain by King Arthur's uncle, who ruled the southern kingdom of England. Merlin thought the Giant's Ring in Ireland would be perfect to model the monument after. So Merlin and Arthur's uncle traveled to Ireland with knights to move the circle of enormous stone to England. The knights weren't able to move the stone, but Merlin was able to use his magic to load the stones into their ships and return to England. When they arrived to England, Merlin rebuilt the monument exactly how he remembered the original one in Ireland. However, his memory wasn't as great as his magic, and he accidentally created an entirely new henge monument to honor the great kings of Britain. Today, the monument from Arthurian legend is known as Stonehenge. So that's the creation of Stonehenge, according to some King Arthur lore.
Well, that's pretty neat. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, BM. It's been a good day. We got a video out, feeling good. Hope you watched it. If not, it's down there probably. It's the top 5 creepiest moments in Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. It was a fun time. Yeah, we're glad you made the stream. It's okay you missed the last one. That's in the past. So what have you been doing all day, Ethan?
I've been trying to work on this video that's supposed to be coming out tomorrow that still needs to be edited and some other things. So I accidentally lost a bunch of footage that I was going to use for it from past snow days with Sassy. So there's going to be a lot less Sassy in the video, but it's going to be on the Yeti. So it's pretty cool. The thing we started with was cut from the script, but it's already a pretty decent sized script. So I'm excited for it. Especially once it's done and edited.
Yeah, that's the best time. Oh, hey, Henry, how's it going? I was wondering who BM was. I'd never seen him, but I know you, Henry. We got you. But yeah, the editing part's that's the most infuriating part. Like last night, I was up probably till about 5 a.m. finishing up the Zelda one because I was like, all right, I can finish it here and go to sleep, or I can add a Dance Dance Revolution scene. I was like,
cherry on top for that one.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know when I'm gonna get another chance to make a Dance Dance Revolution scene, so I'm gonna do it. But it worked out a lot better than I expected it to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a fun time. I enjoyed it. Let's see.
Okay. Has anyone here seen the Strangers sequel, or the Strangers Pray at Night movie? We briefly mentioned we were going to go see it last week, and we did see it.
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, it was silly at times, but I mean, I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. Hey, Gaming Carno, how's it going?
Definitely was not as good as the first Strangers. It felt like a direct-to-video sequel, kind of, or a knockoff a little bit.
Yeah, it was just, like I said, just kind of silly at parts. Like things that is like, oh, this guy should definitely be dead, but no, he's still going. His truck's still going. But I mean, if you guys watch The Strangers, like, it's, if anything, it will tell you that, you know, some trucks are indestructible. Like, they can do anything. Doing pretty good, Carno. Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you.
I think the Strangers would have worked way better as a Purge prequel, as what people did before the Purge, especially like it's got this whole 80s soundtrack to it that doesn't really fit, but you could have put it in the 80s and you could have been like, hey, you guys, it's going to be in the 80s. This is why we started the Purge, was because people just started killing for fun, make it a bunch of rich guys and just be like, oh, inside the human mind, we got to kill for fun and release our inner demons for a little bit to be sane. So
that might be a reality not too long. Then it's like, you know what? We just keep killing each other. We'll just make a holiday of it. It'll be fine. Yeah. That's the solution to murder. Just make it legal.
I mean, one night, Purge night. Let's do it. I'm not endorsing that.
Yeah. I don't know what I would do on Purge night. I definitely wouldn't murder anyone. I might, like, you know, break into a game store and just load up.
I'd build like a bunker.
That's probably step one. That's probably a good idea. But did anyone see the video today? Hopefully someone did. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It's kind of a niche video. I mean, it is just one video game from the 90s, but it's a good one. If you haven't played it, you should play it.
Hey man, I was reading things about it today, and they're like, "Oh, this is the worst Zelda ever made."
About Majora's Mask?
Yeah. Oh, people don't like it.
I love it. Like, at first, it rubbed me the wrong way because I don't like having time limits, and the whole game is a time limit. But it's amazing. Like, I think it's better than Ocarina of Time, and Ocarina of Time is considered one of the best video games ever made. So, I don't know. I can't see your profile picture, and I'm afraid of what it's going to be if I look at it, but I'm going to do it. Oh, okay. I see. It's Wallace and Gromit. I can't remember. I assume it's Wallace. I actually never seen a whole Wallace and Gromit movie. The claymation used to freak me out. Still kind of does to an extent. Glad you liked it, Carno. I appreciate it. It was fun.
All right, I enjoyed it. It was different. So tomorrow's video is going to be on the Yeti. Hopefully it turns out good. It's still a work in progress, though, so we'll see.
Hey, Gene, how are you? Glad you came. Hope I'm pronouncing Gene right. It's got to be Gene. Hope so.
Unless you're struggling with Nepal.
Napal. I don't know. Just having a moment. And I thought about drinking on the live stream, but I see you are. But that was just a completely sober mess up. So sorry to any subscribers we have over there. I do not have. I think I have one Funko, and it was given to me. It's Daryl from The Walking Dead. I really like the Funko Pops, but I know I'll get addicted to them if I start collecting them, and they're kind of expensive when you get a lot of them. So, yeah, my collection problem would keep me from getting those.
Michael, Michael, who played the priest in the giveaway announcement, and like in a few of our other videos, he's got a few of them. In fact, I could go to his office and take some. He's got some Star Wars ones.
Go steal them. He's probably not watching.
He might be creeping on it.
We're just gonna get some hate messages out of nowhere. It's like, get the fuck out.
Well, I could go grab them real quick if you want me to.
I'll carry the stream.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I'm sure it's got to be addicting because you get one and then it's like, well, you know, that's kind of lonely. I got to get the rest of the characters from the show. And then you got the spin-off show. Let me get all of these. And then it's like, oh my God, they just came out with Star Wars ones. Well, I mean, they've had them. Well, I'm gonna get all of them, and then they're gonna end up coming out with like one for each Pokemon, and it's a waste of, it's not a waste of money. I mean, I would gladly line my walls with them if I could afford it, but oh well. But fun stuff. It's pronounced Jan. I am so sorry. Yep. Ethan, it's Jan, not Gene. I was wrong. He can't hear me yet. I was wrong. It's not Gene, it's Jan.
Did you really mess it up?
I messed it up.
You're just struggling. Okay. All right. Michael's collection is he has Snoke, and then he has two little of Snoke's Imperial Guards. One's each holding a different weapon. I might be covering them with my hands, but they're pretty nifty. So
that's cool. I don't think mine bobbles. Maybe I don't have a Funko.
Maybe this isn't a Funko. I don't know. Yeah, this. Oh shit! These are Funkos. Funko LLC 2017.
I don't know what mine is then, but oh, a T-Rex Funko. That's pretty cool.
But yeah, Michael's a pretty cool insurance salesman just to have Star Wars Funkos in his office.
Yeah, you're making me really want to go get a drink now.
I mean, it's sweet tea, man. I'm sorry. Last time I drank some tequila and lemonade, and you didn't even say anything.
No, I just have this giant thing of water, but it's okay. I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, go for it, dude.
Stop it. But yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad everyone else pronounced it wrong. I mean, even if they didn't, I'd still end up pronouncing it wrong probably. But yeah, that's life.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to see your video tomorrow. That'll be fun.
Yeah,
for y'all that didn't know, we've been
cool.
kind of like alternating a little bit. So some videos have both of us working on it. Some videos we just kind of spearhead by ourselves. Lately, Ethan's been killing it. He's been getting a lot of videos by himself.
I mean, that's why we've been able to double production this month, is because we've each pretty much been doing a video. So next month we'll go back to how it is and just usually have like one video. Actually, I was thinking next month, I don't know if we'll do it or not. Like if we did a top fives on Friday and alternate, like one of us make the main video and one do a top five and alternate kind of like that. I don't know. It's just a thought because your top five today got such a good reaction. So dabble with it. And the Sir Spooks guy, man, his top videos crush it. Like he released one yesterday and then one today, and they're just like killing views. So
good for him. He's good. I like him a lot.
No, he's super cool, man. Really nice guy.
Yeah, I am from Virginia, and Ethan is as well, unless I'm mistaken.
yeah, both from Virginia. I don't sound like it though. So
hey, After Dark Analysis, glad you came.
Yeah, another really cool channel. Check out their channel. It's awesome.
Yeah, she makes great videos, so definitely check her out. So there's just a lot of really good people in the community that make really good videos. I'm glad that we actually started integrating. We were like lone wolves for a while. We were like, it's us against the world. And then we're
it was like the first 3 months we didn't really talk to anybody. So it's really cool to be able to talk to a bunch of people. So
yeah, I've met a lot of cool people. But yeah, we could start doing a top five. I mean, we can try to do it every week.
I would like to test it a little bit more. And with when we do the trip in May, we'll be able to test vlogs again. Well, the Charlotte, if we go into Charlotte, that would have been a test of vlogs, like doing what do you call that, exploration abandoned thing. Man, Michael Scott's he crushes the abandoned videos. Like the first videos I ever saw of him were just him talking into a camera, and then he does like one of the abandoned videos and like his drone shots, and like it looks so professional, man. It's crazy. Wouldn't have expected it from him just talking into a camera most of the time.
You gotta be careful when you talk about Michael. He might appear.
No, it's cool. I mean, I'm saying it's really cool.
No, he's really good. I like his stuff a lot. He's made some really cool content. The MCU, yes. I assume you're talking about Marvel, but yeah, we're impatiently waiting for Infinity War. So we're excited.
Yeah, you guys have any theories on what's going to happen? I saw this. I forgot which YouTuber it was that said like that in the beginning that's going to be like Pepper Potts that dies in the trailer. Like it'd be pretty interesting. Like when Thanos arrives, Spider-Man's like the first person to go. Like you see her in the trailer, the first person to like go and challenge him or like face him, and no one's responding to Thanos. So Pepper Potts gets an Iron Man suit and goes and tries to help, and then she ends up dying. That would be pretty crazy intro to the film.
If that starts to happen, I'm gonna be really upset with you. I'm gonna be like, "Damn it, Ethan."
It's a theory. I don't think it's real, or I wouldn't be talking about it. But I just think that'd be a really cool like opening to it. So I'd be like, "Oh man, things are about to get real." That was really dark. So.
Yeah, I did see the trailer today. I need to watch it again, but it looked really cool. What was it? One part stuck out. It had Spider-Man in it, but it stuck out to me. I don't know. Either way, looks really good. I like Captain America's new shield. I don't know if today was the first time they released that or if they'd shown that before, but it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
You got to catch up. The MCU is so like there's so many movies. Like
I'm actually 3 or 4 movies that I haven't seen. So
yeah, I still haven't seen the Hulk movies or Iron Man 3. And I haven't seen the second half of Thor Ragnarok, but I want to. I got halfway through it and I was watching it on a stream and it just went out, so I haven't gotten to watch it. And apparently the second half's like the best part. So I need to get back on that. But saw Black Panther, that was really good. And,
yeah, Black Panther was awesome. I really enjoyed that. Like that was like the best Marvel villain yet. It was so good. So
yeah. I can't talk about it because I don't want to spoil anything, but I really liked him.
Yeah, Blake's really bad about like putting in spoilers to some things. So
yeah, I can't help it. If we're going by our second names, and my name is Spider-Man. Oh yeah, that was the scene I was thinking of. Thanks, Michael.
Hey, Michael, I showed off your hold on, what are they called again? Funkos. Yeah, I grabbed them. I'm sorry, they were talking about them earlier. They're really cool. They're pretty impressive.
I told Ethan you were just going to randomly show up and be like, put them back.
Yeah. No, I wish I could show off BB-8. Like Michael's also got a Lego BB-8 in his office. That's really cool. So
I'm glad Iron Man 3 is meh. I mean, I feel like it doesn't play that big of a part because I feel like I haven't missed anything, but I still want to see it. I don't know why I missed it in the first place, but I got to catch up. But yeah, Ragnarok was really, from what I saw, it was really good. I like anything with Loki in it. So, and Thor, I think the new movie really brought out his humorous side a little bit more, and it made him a lot more likable. So I'm glad they went that route with him.
Yeah, definitely made a difference. I still haven't seen Ant-Man. Let's see, it's Ant-Man.
Oh, Ant-Man's really good. I liked Ant-Man a lot. And I went into it with really low expectations because I didn't know much about Ant-Man, but it was really good.
Let's see, what else haven't I seen? We just recently saw Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Hadn't seen that. I think it might just be Ant-Man I'm missing then.
Yeah, definitely go watch Ant-Man because I think Ant-Man and the Wasp is coming out pretty soon after Infinity War. So got to catch up on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thanos, that was a pretty cool quote. Thanos, just every time I look at him, I just see like purple Bruce Willis. And I
just see the Pawn Stars guy, man. To me, he looks like purple Pawn Stars guy. Rick, is that his name?
Hey, the main one.
Yeah, the bald guy.
Yeah. I see you've got these Infinity Stones. I don't know a lot about them, but I got a guy. So I'm going to bring him in and we'll get you a quote.
Yeah. See what he says. Oh, well, the best I can do is about $7.
$7.
$1 for each one.
Yeah, right out the door. $7 is all I can do. Sorry. But yeah.
Yeah, I think how long these are going to sit. You know how many movies it took us to get them all in one place? Forever, the movies. It was like 10 years. You got to think of things on my end.
God, such a scammer. Yeah, go see Black Panther too. It was really good. I enjoyed it. It was different. Like it wasn't a lot of the Marvel Universe movies have just been in like, you know, just all action, where this one was action, but there's also a really good story, which I don't know. There's some good stories out there. Maybe it's just because it's the most recent one I saw that I'm fond of it. But I liked it. I'm sure it'll probably play a really big part in the Infinity War.
Any predictions of who's going to die in Infinity War? Do you think they'll stay dead, or do you think Doctor Strange will be able to time move them back?
I think they're all going to die.
I mean,
and except for probably like Doctor Strange. But the thing is, if Doctor Strange, I mean, he's only able to move things with his Infinity Stone as far as time, right? So I would assume that, I don't know. I would think that Thanos wouldn't kill everyone without all the stones, but who knows? But I know that in the comics, apparently everyone all pretty much died. But I don't know if that'll happen or not. They make some changes. Because also Deadpool's in the comics, from what I understand. So, but that would be crazy. I would love that if just at the very end everyone's dead and Deadpool just comes in and just breaks the third wall and kills Thanos.
Yeah, that'd be a cool way. I also heard that this would cause like a timeline shift, saying that it's a Reddit theory that posted that like you have the MCU timeline, then you have like the X-Men timeline, and they're gonna bridge them over by saying like when like Infinity War, like the timeline gets merged together to create a new timeline, and they'll be able to bring over the old X-Men into this new timeline and address why they weren't X-Men, well, mutants before when the timelines merge, and they'll call it's X-Men, and it'll be based off of X-Men House of M comics, which will also be like how Spider-Man was a play on Spider-Man Homecoming was a play on him coming home back to Marvel. This would be like House of M. That'd be X-Men coming back to Disney. So House of like Mickey Mouse, House of M. So House of Mouse.
I want to see them on the House of Mouse. Wolverine just talking to Mickey Mouse. But that's insane. Like, I don't understand. I mean, I guess Disney has to own Marvel for them to be able to like pay all of these actors, because like every A-list actor in Hollywood is pretty much in the Marvel universe now.
So hey, you want to be in a Marvel movie? All the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah, come on, kid. Let's just go. I got a suit for you around back. A Marvel zombie movie, that would be really cool. Stop lurking, Carrie. It's creepy. Scaring all the kids away. The Collector, like the horror movie, Carno? Because if that's what you're talking about, I really like it. Oh, wait, no, The Collector from Marvel. Never mind. I don't know much about him. Isn't that the one that's in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah, I don't know that much either. I haven't read as much as I can about this stuff. I used to read about it all the time when I was a kid. I was really nerdy, but not as much.
I was too busy playing video games and, you know, avoiding sunlight.
Yeah. I got this lighting that's going to help me look less pale in this one.
Yeah, you were a little bright in the last one, but it's all right. You sparkled a little bit.
Yeah.
Edward Cullen would be, you know, jealous. But did you have some oh, we were supposed to talk about
what? Talk about what?
Oh yeah. Someone in the last stream mentioned that we were supposed to watch that Stephen King movie.
Oh, dude.
I searched for it. I couldn't find it.
Oh, I couldn't find it either. I thought it was like an audiobook that he was talking about that I meant to listen to, or at least there's like some YouTube stuff on it that I meant to do, but I didn't. He's not here. That was the Scottish guy.
Yeah. I mean, I'll try. I looked up something and like Kingdom Hospital kept coming up, and it was like a 13-part miniseries. And I was like, I don't have a lot of time. But if you're watching this down the road, we'll try to figure it out.
Yeah, we're gonna eventually. I mean, we want to talk more about like horror movies and stuff like that as it goes. So,
Carrie, he said it was called Mona, but we couldn't find anything on a movie called Mona. But like Kingdom Hospital came up when I searched Mona, so I don't know. You tell me. But we've been really busy this week, so we haven't really had time to really watch any movies. I had a list that I had of stuff I was supposed to watch.
So I don't watch as much stuff as I used to anyway, because I'm busy creating content instead of consuming content. So it kind of stinks.
Doesn't it suck? Like, don't you remember the times we're just able to watch content all day, and now we got to make content?
Yeah, binge watch stuff. I've even stopped watching as much YouTube video. I used to watch YouTube all the time before bed. I don't even do that as much now. So
it's like, so you think about people, it's like, oh yeah, I want to be a video game tester, but then you think about, like, if you had the job, you probably wouldn't like video games as much. You'd want to leave it at home. It's kind of like what YouTube is. It's like when you're not working like with YouTube, it's like, oh yeah, this is great. When you start making your own shit, it's like, oh, I just want to get away from it.
Watching The Strangers made me want to make our own short horror film. But that would be pretty interesting. Like, I was walking Sassy, like super. It was late last night, really late, and after I got back, and it was really dark and creepy. I was like, this would be really cool if someone was just like stalking, just make a quick little short thing. Kind of like those, the videos that Idina has been reviewing. We're doing the reaction videos too. Like, that would be really cool. Like if we make a 3-minute short or something, put it on Stay Strange.
Yeah, by the way, anyone who hasn't already, Stay Strange is our secondary channel. It's somewhere, it's on our profile under channels, but it's called Stay Strange, and we're just posting whatever we feel like posting to it, whether it be gaming, skit videos, you know, anything that we don't put on the main channel, it'll be over there. So go over there, subscribe if you haven't. It's a great time.
Yeah, the thing Blake read in the beginning, I was gonna make that into a short Stay Strange thing, a 1-minute video. So I thought that was really cool when I found out about the American Yeti hunting laws that we have. So 3 laws.
Yeah, we'll have to make some short films sometime. I think it'd be fun. I remember like a couple years ago, I had a dream. The little black children and white children could play together. No, but I had a dream about, like, I was in a horror movie, and it was a kind of a stupid idea, but basically it was called Alex is Real. Like, the title was in my dream, and basically there's a spirit of Alex who died, and for some reason, if you look at him, you die. Kind of like the Ring Girl, I guess. But basically, he would try whatever he could to get you to look at him. Like, he'd like breathe, you know, into your ear, so your first reaction is like. But if you do look, you die. So the whole movie is people just trying not to, you know, look behind them. And I thought maybe we could make something out of that, but it definitely wouldn't be a full-fledged movie, but we could make a little short out of it. Because I have fucked up dreams. Yeah, we'd be glad to bring you guys more content.
Yes, got to make all the things, all the ideas. I literally have a notebook full of ideas. So, which kind of helps when I have an idea come crash, like an idea not working out, and I can switch things up. So.
Yeah, I'm really bad about not recording my ideas, just kind of keeping them in my head and hoping for the best. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. It had its own title, and at the end, I died, and the fucking credits rolled.
Written and directed by Blake's subconscious mind.
Written by Blake, produced by Blake. But yeah, it was cool dreams. But
I don't really remember my dreams ever, so I don't know. Stinks.
Yeah, I think the whole sleep paralysis thing has made me like remember my dreams better, because before I don't remember, like I would be like up to 10 minutes and forget my dreams, and now they stick with me. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, yes, I've seen both of them. Excited for Jurassic World 2.
I'm not excited about Jurassic World 2. The trailer looks so iffy, man. Him running from the like fire, the lava stuff coming at him, it just seems corny. But at the same time, I love Jurassic World, but I thought the trailers to that were also corny because I thought the dinosaurs did not look like. I thought they looked really crappy there. So the CGI. So hopefully Jurassic World 2 is good. I mean, I like Chris Pratt. So.
Yeah, I like Chris Pratt too. The only thing I don't like about, it's another case of like with horror movies, CGI I think ruins everything. I think puppeteering is a lot scarier because the original T-Rex was horrifying. Like it was, it gave me like nightmares as a kid. But then CGI just kind of ruins it. It takes you out of it. And
Yeah, the first time I saw Jurassic Park as a kid, I was scared of it. I thought that was a horror movie. So, like, it really freaked me out the first time. Now, then I got into the age where I really loved dinosaurs and it was awesome. But the first time when I was young was creepy.
speaking of that, do you want to know the movie? All right, strangers. The one movie in my entire life that gave me more nightmares than any other movie was E.T. The family movie, beloved by millions, freaked the fuck out of me. I used to have the worst nightmares as a kid. Like he'd be under my bed, he'd be chasing me in slow motion. It was awful. Like I still get shivers when I watch it. Like the part where he first finds ET and he's like, this still just gets me. Oh, that was you. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, I was sending you something. Yeah, E.T. I liked E.T. as a kid. It didn't freak me out as much. Looking back on it, kind of it's actually something that did really mess with me. And I was older. Was Mike Myers as a Cat in the Hat? That was creepy, man. Like he kind of to me it looked animatronic. He had a person, so that was freaky.
Yeah, I read something the other day talking about him, saying that he was actually forced into that role because he quit on another role and he was contractually obligated to do the Cat in the Hat. So he wasn't too proud of it, I guess.
I mean, I believe it. He's definitely not put out the best movies lately, and I heard he's really difficult to work with. So, but if you wanted to work with us, just shoot us an email if you're watching this.
Yeah.
Have a connection to him. I mean, he's not doing much lately, so.
I think Kanye broke him after the whole George Bush doesn't care about black people thing. Like you could see him actually malfunction right there, and then he just hasn't been the same since.
Yeah, he had a meltdown. So.
No, thanks After Dark. We appreciate it. We'll try to keep you entertained over there. I was actually filming some more Cuphead today. I'm trying to get the setup right to where it actually has the face cam and everything, but it's giving me problems. But that game, like, I'm struggling to make an episode out of it because I keep dying to the same boss over and over and over. And I just want to put an episode out, but because there's been like 5 Halos in between the first Cuphead.
Yeah, I have a Halo top 5 idea I was going to put on there. And then also, oh yeah, what happened to that retro game thing, Blake? What happened there with your technical difficulties?
Somewhere between playing the games and we had the audio, the camera, and the game itself, trying to sync all 3 of them. And I had it all right. But then when Sassy came through and bulldozed everything, it just for some reason I can't get it to match up. I don't know what happened.
I mean, you should put that first part out, at least something, teaser. I don't know if you can, if it's anything salvageable, or just put the gameplay. I don't know.
I'll work on it. E.T. was supposed to have a horror themed sequel. That would be so cool. That would be really cool. I wish they'd do that. I'd watch it because it already gives me the creeps. But I mean, I've come to looking back on E.T., I'm really fascinated with it, and it might be because I was afraid of him as a kid. But I would love to see a sequel in general, let alone horror theme. That'd be really cool. I don't know where they'd go with it to make it horror, but that'd be great. Have we played Five Nights at Freddy's? Okay, so I'm obsessed with Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, I love the story. Oops, breaking everything. I love the story. I think it's a really cool lore. The fact that Scott doesn't really put the lore out there for you to read it. He just makes you find it by little hints here and there. But as far as playing it, I suck. Like, I played the first one, and I love horror. I don't like jump scares because my heart can't take it. But I tried it and I wasn't any good at it. It's too much multitasking. I have ADD. I can't do it.
Yeah, I haven't played it. I'm really bad at playing up-to-date video games right now. So, but yeah, the retro gaming. Michael was a part of trying to play that. That was a fun time. We're gonna maybe redo that tomorrow. So maybe have some retro games out there. So, oh Blake, do you have the game Perfect Dark for the 64? Do you
I
know off the
bought,
top of your
yeah, I bought it at Ed McKay's. It was like $10. So yeah,
Okay,
I
because I
got
was talking to some guy on Reddit about GoldenEye and saying it wasn't as great as I remembered it, and he said try Perfect Dark the next time. So we should try that instead. So
it. Okay, cool. I forgot I had it. ET also skyrocketed sales of Reese's Pieces. I do remember reading that. Also, anyone
yeah,
that's interested, check out After Dark Analysis. She does analysis on movies, mostly horror movies, but she knows a lot of random facts, which I always enjoy because I kind of just know random facts here and there. But she's got a great channel. Go subscribe to her if you haven't. Great time.
yeah. The Mars Candy Bar Company rejected an offer for the inclusion of M&Ms in the ET movie, and instead it went to Reese's, and it increased their sales by 300%.
Suck it,
So
M&Ms.
yeah, you messed up. So you done goofed.
The sequel to Wizard of Oz. I think I did see it. Wasn't it the one where they have like creatures on roller skates or something? Like it's really weird. Like I know it's not the same characters. It's really dark, but I think I've seen it. And the sixth Five Nights at Freddy's, that one already came out, I think, right? That's the last one in the series because I did see that. And it tied everything together pretty well, but there's still people scratching their heads trying to figure out what exactly is real. Because I know Game Theory has a couple of videos on it. It was really good. But yeah. She is well spoken, I agree. We don't know how to talk good. We just come on and yell people's.
Yeah. Like my narrations are so rough.
I mean, if you go back after we cut off, guys, go back and watch the beginning of this one because I can't pronounce Nepal. I was like Naples. But
Yeah.
yeah, Lefty is
Anywho.
pretty cool. Like the whole lore is just really creepy, and they're making a movie, which I'm really excited to see. I'm going to drag Ethan and Rebecca to it, but I'm looking forward to that. I don't know when it's coming out, but
Worst horror movie. The Happening. That's one of them.
all right, worst horror movie. I'm not going to say Drag Me to Hell because I got yelled at for that last time. So the worst horror movie. I'm glad you came off so quick with that one. Now I'm
I
struggling.
mean, that's what I said the last time. I mean, The Happening, I saw it, was so bad. I worked at the movie theater. We would just go in there and just make fun of it when it was playing. So, because there'd be like no one there after the first week, and people heard how bad it was. So,
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a movie that's not ironically bad because like Sharknado, I watched that while you guys were on vacation. It's actually pretty funny.
yeah.
But Trolls, the Troll movie, was it Trolls 2? That was really bad. And that's one of those movies like The Room where it's like, were they trying to be bad or are they just bad? But it's like, oh my God, they're eating him and then they're going to eat me. Oh my God. Why don't we make a top 5 theories about FNAF like our other theories? I mean, like our theories. I'd be down for it. Really, the top 5s are kind of a jump because it's like, I don't want to alienate the audience because I know a lot of people came on for our college stories or our, monster stories. So when I throw stuff out like the Zelda one today, it's always a kind of a gamble. It's like, are they going to like it or are they going to shut it down? Which today we've gotten great feedback from, and I really appreciate that. But yeah, I have no problem. I have no problem.
I think we should dabble a little bit more with it. Hold on. There was something else I was going to say. I'm messing up now.
Seriously, Blake, what? As far as not liking Troll 2?
And I think he was talking about Drag Me to Hell because I think me and Michael saw that together. That was pretty good.
See, I watched Drag Me to Hell when it first came out, and I was young, and someone told me, they're like, oh, I just saw this really scary movie. It's so scary. So I had in my mindset it was going to be this terrifying movie. And I ended up watching it. I was like, this is really stupid. So I need to watch it as a satire.
Yeah, there's what do you call it? Oh, next week's video, one of them, where we were talking about doing like a campfire video where we each tell like stories around the campfire. What are some scary stories that you know from the internet you might want us to cover? Any ideas? It can be creepypastas, just anything creepy, scary, or any personal stories. We're gonna read it, try to make it like a campfire scene if it's successful. If not, it might be the Friday Night at Freddy's top 5 because it's a pretty good idea right there.
We do have an Instagram. It's Instagram at the Strangest Official. So feel free to follow us on there. Also, we have Twitter. If you didn't know, it's at the Strangest _YT. We couldn't get the same names because some of them were taken. And then Facebook is the Strangest Official. We have Twitch, which is the Strangest Gaming, and Patreon at just the Strangest, I think. But yeah, I think that's all we got.
The goal for Instagram, I think it's going to be one month, either maybe April or May. I'm going to like cut up our videos into 1 minute ones and release one every single day, and do a Stranger Danger box for that eventually to people like who interact with that, to try to build up Instagram. One month, probably maybe May. That way, I don't know. We'll see.
It's gonna be May.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch Drag Me to Hell. I'm sorry. I'm gonna rewatch it. I'm gonna just video myself watching it and have my reactions, and I'll post it.
I think it's good. Like, it made me like, that was the first Sam Raimi movie I'd seen after Spider-Man, knowing like who he was as a director and not just seeing the movie. I really liked it. So
I'll give it a chance. I'll be nice.
yeah.
Yeah, we do. Oh, thanks for following, Carno. I appreciate it. We'll check it out. But yeah, we do want to start doing horror movie reviews. But actually, I may have been Carrie I was talking to, or it might have been Ethan. I can't remember. But I don't want to like jump in on After Dark's territory because she does such a good job. But it's something we really enjoy doing. Like, you know, we'd love to do some reviews of it. They definitely wouldn't be as good as hers. But
Or the scary video games. That's pretty cool too, man. Like, I would not have thought about going back to Zelda for that. That was a really good idea.
Yeah, I got that game capture, and I was just like, man, like, instead of buying new games, why don't I just go through my plethora of old games? So I'd love to do an actual playthrough of Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time and stuff like that. But it'll be cool. I think it'd be fun.
There's actually a subreddit dedicated to like the scariest video games, or scary video game moments. I found it earlier today. I'm not finding it now, but that'd be pretty cool to do some of those.
Yeah, because I was kind of thinking about connecting it, because the last one I did was the last creepy one I did was the creepiest Pokemon Pokedex entry. So I was thinking about just making a series of creepiest moments. Because a lot of games, especially like Nintendo 64 games, have really creepy moments. Like in the Zelda one, I mentioned the giant eel from Mario, and I started thinking about it. It's like, it's got some creepy moments too. So, like the piano. Do you remember the piano? Did you play? Oh god, it gave me a heart attack. Because back then, for all you youngins, like there was no YouTube that you could go back and watch and see the gameplay. It happened to you. I couldn't spoil things like I spoil for myself now. I remember having a Zelda, like towards like the beginning of using the internet, like I had a walkthrough for Zelda that I had to print, and like it was just the entire page was text. Like Zelda was made out of, you know, bubble figures and shit like that, and then you just had like a little tutorial, because there was parts that I'd just get stuck on. I was like fucking 8 years old.
Yeah, you couldn't just look it up on the internet yet, or if you did, it would spend like 20 minutes loading one page when you could have a strategy guide. The death of a strategy guide, that could be a video essay right there. Do they still make strategy guides, or is it all the internet these days?
Yeah, I've still got some. I think I've got Donkey Kong, Pokemon Stadium, and then I've got that Zelda one we found at that pawn shop.
What do you need one for Pokemon Stadium? What's the strategy for that? Don't suck at it. And don't lose to the computer too much in the mini games.
Well, the first page told you how to pick up the controller. The second one was like turning on the button. And the third one was something about a mini game but I'm really good at them apparently. So apparently it worked. Hey, if we start doing, you know, analysis videos, collaboration. Hopefully everyone's not annoyed with our collaborations. We don't have any collaborations
lined up right now. So
see, the reason that we had so many collaborations was because when we first started out, I think Ethan went out and messaged people and was like, hey, would you guys like to do a collaboration? and we didn't get any real responses back. So
we got one response from Weird World, and that was like that we started doing that in November was when we first started talking to him. So
yeah, and then a little while later, we tried again, and Ethan went out and like asked, like I think he said 10 people, and like almost all of them said yes. So it's like we went from no collaboration to collaboration. But we're now done. We're not saying we're not going to do anymore, but you know, we want to give you guys a little break from it. Yeah. The Water Temple of Ocarina of Time is the devil, and I'm pretty sure that's actually the reason I had to get that strategy guide, because it's so much. Like I love puzzles, but it was a pain. And the bosses of those games are just so good. Like it makes me really want to get, like playing Majora's Mask really made me want to get a Switch so I can go and play Breath of the Wild. But that's on my list.
I want to Switch to play at work, but I wouldn't really ever play it. So I know that's just a pipe dream right there. So
you got to stream it, man. You got to play it for the people.
No. I read an article today that was saying Fortnite was going to be the new Minecraft, and that's what all the tweens are going to be watching. So if you want to grow on YouTube, you need to play Fortnite. So if I was going to try to slave away at something I'm not going to be good at, that might be it.
Yeah, I got invited to play it. It's free, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I haven't played it. Contest of Champions, is that the one for the phone? Because I used to play it, but then I just kind of got bored with it. But my girlfriend at the time was playing with me, and like they had a random, like I think every so many days or whatever, maybe every day you get a free pack, and they would have a character in it. And I kept getting shit characters, and she'd end up getting like the Hulk and like these awesome things, and I just got really like butthurt about it, and I quit. So I didn't know it was still actually going because that was years ago. I was also really big into Injustice.
Yeah, right now on my phone, I just play Pocket Mortys, and I'm back into Candy Crush because my wife got me into it because she was actually getting close to the level I stopped on. So I had to start that addiction again to shut that down. Now I'm like 75 levels ahead of her. It's embarrassing.
God, I haven't played. I don't think I've been playing any real games on my phone lately. I used to play. I got sucked into Boom Beach, which I told myself was so stupid, but I just started playing and I was like, damn it, I'm addicted. But I got off of that when I had all my games on my old phone. Here's a little story time. But I had a phone that had all, Injustice, all of those games, Boom Beach. And I have a motorcycle, which you probably can't see, but it's back there. And I was riding on some back roads, and I have speakers on my bike. So I had the phone under my crotch to hold it, and then it was connected to the speaker. Well, when you're on a bike and you go over railroad tracks, you're supposed to stand up to go over the bump. And you can probably see where I'm going with this. But I went to stand up, and suddenly my music stopped. And I was like, well, that's weird. Why did my music stop? Oh, my God. So I turned my bike around as quick as I could. I ran over to get the phone because it was still, like, the battery had come out of it because typical phone. But the phone was still face up, and I was like, oh, my God. This is amazing. I can't believe it survived that. And an F-250 ran right over it before I could get to it. He looks at me. He's like, that's a nice bike. I'm like, thanks, man. So all my games were gone, and it just kind of killed my addiction cold turkey. So.
Man, that's a good way to end it. I mean, you gotta stop sometime. Oh, man, speaking of games, I was thinking about doing a video on this, about mobile games, about whales, people who spend so much money on it. In fact, we've had multiple people, like at my office, have to cut their wives off from their checking account because they're spending thousands of dollars on mobile games, and it's really bad. People get addicted to it, and they'll just waste all this money. It's incredible that people would do that. Got to get pay to win, man. Pay to win.
Yeah, that's where they get you. I mean, they make so much money off it, and I'm guilty because when I played Injustice, I got to the point where I paid money for it. But the thing is, you're not paying for a certain thing; you're paying at a chance to get a certain thing because it's like a random pack. You might get something good, you might get shit. Hey, Pink Spooky, welcome.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining, man. It's so great that we have so many people here right now. It's really cool.
We have 10 viewers, which, like, when we first started streaming, we thought we'd never get anyone on here, period. We thought it'd be kind of embarrassing, but we've actually had really good turnouts, and we really appreciate it.
It's a great way to connect with you guys. It's really cool.
Yeah, I was actually counting down the time. Like, I'm excited to get on here and talk with people. It's fun.
You guys have any questions, comments, concerns, announcements?
Yeah, let us know. We talk at you all the time. Talk at us. Let us know what you want to see, what you don't want to see. I'm not flashing anybody, but I mean, anything on the channel you want to see, we'll show you.
No more boring Ireland videos.
Are we out of Ireland videos?
No. We have actually more. It just seems like
we actually have 20 more.
Yeah, those internationals. No, we've just covered Northern Ireland, dude. We got regular Ireland next.
We do need more Sasquatch. I agree with that. Sasquatch, for anyone that didn't know, is the Pomeranian that's in a lot of our videos. Sassy Sasquatch. Her real name's Sasquatch. Her slave name is Sassy.
Yeah, she's a pet. I walked her 1.7 miles today before this, so she got some exercise. So, and she went to a dog food truck rodeo thing last night for it was Saint Wagons Day for dogs. We had her in a green dress for St. Patrick's Day. It was a lot of fun. So
you'll have to make sure she wears that tomorrow for the the gaming.
There, we got to make sure someone records all of it though, and someone doesn't run and rip up all the cords. So
I can handle one part of that. I can't control the Sasquatch.
So that was a really fun night, and we've got to do the, what do you call it? Try to do the fire pit storytelling. So since we don't have a Charlotte video,
yeah.
Man.
Thanks, Carrie. I mean, we really enjoy talking to everyone. It's a lot of fun because in the very beginning we were all like, oh, we're kind of been out of shape because it's like, how do we know if someone likes our stuff? Like, what if we keep putting out shit and people get mad at us? It's like, I wish that we could talk to people. So it's nice to actually get people's opinions, and we like talking to everyone individual. And a lot of big channels, I know it's hard to keep up when you have so many comments, but I notice a lot of big channels don't respond to their fans at all. And it's like,
they're subscribers, man. You call them fans every time.
I didn't say our fans. I said their fans.
A hard time.
You guys are our family. But no, for real. Like,
you guys are strangers. I don't know you guys. I'm just kidding.
We do. That is a little informal. It's like, hey, strangers. And, the one thing our parents told us not to do, we're doing, talking to strangers.
On the internet with cameras. I actually I got a new webcam to make a little bit better quality. And I came back to work with it to set it up. And my grandpa's like, what's in the package? I didn't want to be like, oh, I just got this webcam to talk to strangers on the internet. That'd be strange.
Yeah. See you, Karna. Thanks for coming. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time. We'll be here again.
Thanks for all the comments. So.
Yeah. But, yeah, like I have a lot of fun talking to people. That's the only way we know if we're doing all right.
I like people's theories on stuff because I'll spend time writing something and then someone will immediately just comment something I never ever thought of while writing a script, and then I'm just like, wow, that's pretty amazing. So.
Oh, did I tell you that Crystal made me a link? Did I show you that?
No. Well, yeah, you did a long time ago, I think.
So she just handed this, crocheted, I guess, but I thought that was pretty cool. But then she came over recently and she gave me this, which I thought was really neat. She, I guess it's cross stitching.
Yeah.
But she made the Hyrulean shield from Zelda. So I thought that was really neat. I'm just getting all this cool swag.
Yeah, I have a cross stitch story. So my aunt was supposed to make us a cross stitch for our wedding, which was a year and a half ago. Well, it was for when we got a house. And it was from Breaking Bad, like the RV with like the blue smoke or whatever coming out of it. And it says, "This is my own private domicile. I will not be harassed, bitch." And she supposedly like finished 75% of it and then lost it. And now we don't have it. I saw where she'd done at least half of it, but I'm super disappointed. And Rebecca's gonna be disappointed if she's still listening to this because I have not told her my aunt lost it yet. So she just told me this week. So
Oh, that's sad. That sounds really cool. I'd like to see that.
yeah, it
Strangers
was
with
really
Candy
cool.
is where it's at. I'm sorry we don't have candy right now, but if we did, we'd give it out. That'd be a way
Put
to
that
get
in
in
a
trouble
stranger
real quick.
danger box. Get sued right away.
Stranger candy. Put razor blades in our Three Musketeers. Oh,
I was
thanks.
originally going to try to put some items from the stranger danger box around me, but I couldn't get it set up in frame. And I thought it'd be too obvious. That would be pretty cool though.
Yeah, I put something in the frame behind me, but no one has said anything about it yet. So it's just chilling out. But are we going to 9 o'clock, or did you want to go longer?
I mean, what do you guys think? Rebecca's still at work. We still got 8 people watching. Last time at this time, it dropped down to 4 this time. So we doubled our progress, you guys. I appreciate it. So
yeah, we'll keep going until it drops to like 4. That'll be the limit. That's when it. So it's up to you guys how long we stream. What time does Rebecca get off?
She's got like 25 minutes. So we'll stop at 9:15. Well, that's when we'll read stories. I got stories for us to end on, so we'll go till 9:15.
Cool.
So
we'll do that then.
that way I'll have time to pack up my stuff here. So. Oh, Rebecca's tragically saying that she lost it in the comments.
Yeah. Good thing she's not on webcam, so we don't have to worry about her yelling. But
yeah.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Rebecca is Ethan's wife. And she's also in some of our videos. You'll see her like in little, cuts here and there. But
yeah. Some people were saying like our announcement video was our face reveal, but we've had our faces throughout them. If you watch them carefully, we're in a lot of them. So especially the dog. So
yeah, Slenderman's treat me pretty well. He's kind of my sugar daddy. He haunts me every now and then. He's actually a zombie that I got from Lowe's for like super cheap around Halloween, and he starts like I put him up for decoration, and I'd put him outside, and then I'd put him back in my house, when it was dark, and he scared me every single time I walked up the steps. And I find that putting a Slender Man mask on him just kind of takes away the scariness a little bit. He also had like a little Gengar beanie on that really kind of took away the scary factor. But he was in our sleep paralysis video, and he'll probably be in some other stuff coming up. So get used to the Slender Man.
Yeah.
Welcome, Enoch. I'm hopefully pronouncing that right. I'm glad you came. Hello, White Owl. There's not a lot going on here, just us talking about nothing.
Yeah, we made a list. I made an outline for the stream, and it was at 8:11. We started at 8 o'clock, and we were through the outline at 8:11. I'm like, okay, we're just winging it from here. The last thing on it is questions until we tell our stories at the end. So we've just been winging it now for almost 45 minutes. So
yeah, it's been fun.
Blake does really good just winging it.
I just can pull random topics out of my ass and just go with it. Yeah, White Owl. We're just here to talk to the people and just have fun. The Slender Man movie, I'm excited about it because I love Slender Man. I think it's a really cool, really cool story idea. But I just hope they pull it off well, because there have been Slender Man movies in the past that were just kind of meh. But this one seems like it's actually getting a pretty decent sized budget, so hopefully they'll do a good job. I mean, the potential's there to make a really good movie. So they've made like the Tall Man, the Bye Bye Man, stuff like that, which I haven't seen the Bye Bye Man to its defense, but hopefully they do a good job with it.
I'm always excited to see at least that's definitely something you can at least watch like tonight, like just on a Friday night. You're not going to do much. Or what's the thing Ben's doing? Do you know?
I think he's just having people over to drink and bullshit. Which I don't know if you guys would be interested, but let me know. We thought about filming some of our drinking nights of us just playing, Kings and other like drinking games and stuff like that. And we didn't know if we were going to put it on our side channel or put it on like Patreon or something. But if that's something you guys would be interested in doing, we have some pretty crazy nights.
Blake always wants to get a 360 camera to put in the middle of a Kings game so everyone could just see what was going on. But that'd be a lot to do just that. There's actually other things. I've been looking at Amazon too much about things we could invest in after getting this webcam and stuff. I'm like, so I don't need this yet, but it'd be cool.
White Owl said he's a huge fan. Thank you, White Owl. We really appreciate it. We're fans of you. Like, without you guys, we're nothing, and we're still nothing, but we're here.
Yeah,
but,
it's cool that people watch our internet videos. So
yeah, they're really fun to make, and oh, thanks. You know, hopefully the faces match up, but yeah, we just have fun. It's a good time. And yeah, if you want to watch us drink, I think it'd be really fun. Like he was saying, the 360 camera, I think that'd be a really cool idea, especially when we're like having a circle game like Kings where you can just look around and see everyone doing whatever they do. But they are pricey.
I want to film us playing Quiplash. That'd be a lot of fun.
Quiplash is fun, but people just put in so, like, the answers are so awful. And like I've just got to work on my like censoring techniques and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like playing it with ground rules. Like you have to do certain things. Like you can't go for the super cheap, easy ones where everyone's just gonna vote for it because it's cheap, easy, and sleazy. So it's fun. We haven't played it in a while for once, so it's not like Kings that every time we go somewhere, it's like we're gonna play Kings.
Yeah, there was one question. I think you were there where the question was like, what did Bigfoot write in his diary, or like why was Bigfoot crying? I was like, because he hasn't been in an episode of The Strangest, and that won. So The Strangers won. Woo!
Yeah, Blake likes to pander.
I hate so hard.
He's the reason with the lay down ground rules.
Gotta play to win. Yeah, I do want to watch the Bye Bye Man. I will drink before. I'll take that advice. I feel like the Slender Man movie might work, but it's a little too late. Okay, don't watch the Bye Bye Man. Okay. Yeah, Slender Man, he's kind of fallen out. I mean, he was really big for a while, like a couple of years ago, but now he's just kind of faded off, and they should have jumped on and capitalized when they had the chance, but too late. I think the big film studios don't tend to, take cues from the internet, and because the internet's kind of the enemy of the movie TV business. But they could have made a lot of money on Slender Man. Thanks, White Owl. We appreciate it. No problem, man.
Filming Cards Against Humanity is a really good idea. I love Cards Against Humanity. It's really, really fun. So
Cards Against Humanity is, oh man, we've had some really dark answers. We'll have to do that though. We'll just have to film. I think it'd be
always fun. Be filming, man. Always be filming, and hope that Blake's technical side works out in the
Every now and then, just every 1 out of 100 times, I'll get it. Half the time, we'll be out filming something and be like, "All right, did you get it?" No, I didn't have the camera on. Sorry. So, yeah, Cards Against Humanity is great. Jackbox games. I think the only one I played is Quiplash, but I can definitely see where they get filthy.
That's my favorite. Quiplash is my favorite. I've played Fibbage and something else, but definitely Quiplash.
Yeah, it's definitely popular with preteens. Unfortunately, it's the kind of preteens that are going out and killing people in the name of Slender Man. Hopefully that was a one-time incident, because that's just ridiculous. And that's the thing I hate. When stuff like that happens, the first thing parents say is like, "Oh, video games are corrupting our youth." It's like, no. It's like, one, it was a story before it was a video game, but anything on the internet's just bad, apparently.
Yeah. You know what a dark fact I learned? I mentioned this in the last stream about what happens when you donate your body to science. When you're donating it to science, you're not actually really donating. You're really just donating it to a funeral home that then chops up your body and sells it piece to like universities and scientists to study. And also, funeral homes will do these things where they'll do free cremation if you donate part of your body to science. So they'll just sell your body parts for like $1,000 a pop, and they'll just like chainsaw them up, and one funeral home got caught giving cremation remains back to people, except it was just dried cement powder or whatever cement mix. So they're called body brokers now instead of body snatchers. That's going to eventually be a sequel to the body snatcher video one day.
God, that's so bad.
It's dark, dude.
Super dark.
Dark times.
You use a stream to play Cards Against Humanity against our fans. That sounds like a really cool idea. You'll have to message me sometime and tell me how to do that. Like, do you just set up a computer and like put the cards in front of them? Like, all right, pick 1 through 5. It's like put the card down. We usually play with a rando deck, which is just putting a random deck and putting a random card in, and it wins a lot.
Yeah,
So,
rando.
Rando's crazy. But Kings, I think, would be a lot of fun to play. You just learn a lot about people. You'll probably learn a lot more about us than you'd ever want to know. But we're very blunt. Like, I'm the type of person that I don't pull punches, and Ethan doesn't either. Like, when it's time to ask a question, it's going to be dark.
Yeah.
Who's messaging me? Leave me alone.
I told some dark stuff not the last time we played, but the time before our last, because Rook is like, that's not your most embarrassing moment. I'm like, that's great, Rebecca, for reminding me of this story. Let's now tell 10 other people in the room.
Exactly. So, little off topic, but tomorrow we are, if you weren't here earlier, we're going to be playing some retro games from the Nintendo 64 and stuff like that. Does anyone have any suggestions on games we should play? I've got pretty much all the good ones except for Mario Party and Turok. But everything else were good.
I got a couple Mario Parties at my house if I remember to bring them. But I've played a lot of Mario Party. I would like to try Perfect Dark. I don't know what else.
Yeah, Perfect Dark. I remember playing a demo when I was a kid at Toys R Us, which, rest in peace, Toys R Us. Pour a little bit out for the homies. But it was a lot of fun. So, what's your favorite color? I've always thought blue, but I also like black. But black is, isn't
emo
black?
Son of a bitch.
It's not a phase, Mom. But yeah, it's probably blue. Got to represent the Panthers.
Mine is red. I even have a red, hold on, a red Yeti mic, and
Mine's
I even
silver.
have all my hard drives are red. My old laptop was red. My DS, my DS and 3DS are red.
Everything I have is black.
Yeah. My book bag is red. It's my
Your
favorite.
shirt's red, yeah. Your lips red.
Yeah. Love it. It's favorite color, definitely.
Yes, go Panthers. Good taste. Yeah, Zelda, if it were more than one player, I'd love to play it because I love Zelda, obviously. Duck Hunt, I'd also love to play, but I don't have the gun. I've got the Nintendo, but I don't have the gun. So they're kind of hard to come by.
Oh, man, come on, dude. Ed McKay's didn't have that one day. He could just taken that. Investments.
You would name a game I don't have. Conker's Bad Fur Day. Wait, do I have it? I might have it. I can't remember. I bought this giant box of games from a guy, and I can't remember if it had Conker or not. But if not, I need to play it. I mean, if it did have it, I need to play it because I really like Banjo-Kazooie, so I know Rare made Conker as well. That'd be a good one for to stream. It's pretty vulgar, but yeah. So we'll play that. I really want to play Donkey Kong 64, just because it has a first-person shooter mode where you can play up to 4 people. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But we'll see. I also have a PS2, but I don't have a whole lot of games for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know of any PS2 games I'd like to stream off the top of my head. Yeah. It's been so long since I've actually played a PS2. It's sad.
Yeah, I was always a Nintendo kid, and then I went to Xbox. But I got the PlayStation 2 because I was a nerd and I wanted to play all the anime games that came out on it. But
yeah, I played a lot of Gundam games on it, and Dragon Ball Z games.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z is the reason that I bought the PlayStation 2. But yeah, so we'll have to play some Pokemon Stadium, some Donkey Kong, Perfect Dark, Mario if you find it, the Mario Party. It'll be a good time. We'll be drinking, so you'll see some rage come out.
Tell some scary stories.
Yeah, and also if you watch our side channel, Stay Strange, again, check that out. the guy I play Halo. Yeah, the guy I play Halo with, he should be there as well. So you'll get to put a face to his name as well. The janitor. We've been struggling so hard, like playing that on heroic. The only reason we didn't do legendary is because it resets you like every single time you die or every other time you die. But playing it with all the skulls on is ridiculous. It's terrible. Pokemon Snap, I got it, and it's so good.
Yeah, I replayed it when I got a 64 again. Oh, I have a light up. My Nintendo 64 lights up along with the controllers for it. And when I got that, I played through Pokemon Snap again. It's so much fun.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Your nose was so far in the air. I'm like, I've got a Nintendo 64 with lights on it. That's no big deal.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, mine's just a Nintendo 64.
It's custom made, man.
Yeah. Cat Mario. Yeah. Got Mario Kart. We could play Mario Kart. Yeah, Pokemon Snap. I'm surprised they never made a sequel to it. Oh. See you later. It was Jan, right? Jan?
Yeah, I hope you have a good night. Thanks for joining us. It was really cool. It's crazy that dinner time's for you. It's almost bedtime for us. Just kidding. The night's just beginning.
It's past our bedtime. We're getting old. Yeah, have a nice night. We appreciate you coming out, and we'll be here again next Friday if everything goes well. So we'll see you then, hopefully.
Yeah, we're gonna try to stream every night. I mean, not every week. Yeah, every week.
Every night, hardcore.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say like if we miss a Friday night, then it would be pushed to Saturday, or if it's like a weekend where we're actually like out filming something, then it would go to Sunday. But we're gonna try to do it every week because it's a really good time to like connect with everybody and talk and update and get ideas and just see what everyone's up to. It's a lot of fun.
Vice City. You know, I don't know. I did play Vice City once or twice, but I haven't played in a long time. That'd be fun, though. Oh, bye, Pink Spooky. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate it. And have a good night.
Bye. Miss you. Just kidding.
Miss you, mean it.
No, yeah. Glad you could join. People. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. An hour just goes by so quick. I mean, we're already at, an hour and 11 minutes.
Yeah, we'll do the stories in a minute.
Yeah, well, we're trying to make it to where we do stories on the intro and the outro. So if you missed it, feel free to check it out.
Yeah, the beginning stories, I'm trying to make it something that we write and come up with that's usually taken from one of our videos. And then the ending will just be from like Reddit, or any other scary stories. So
yeah, so if you ever want to see a struggle, see how it actually is when we try to do a narration from sight reading, that's a good time to check out. Because I haven't looked at the story at all, so I don't know what I'm going to read for you all. Ethan just sends it to me, and I go from there. But
oh yeah, I've been posting to our Reddit, so reddit.com/ I can't believe we named off all our stuff, and I forgot to mention that earlier. reddit.com/r/the strangest. I've been putting like some stuff cut from the scripts and some other things now. Been doing it for a week or two now, so go there for some extra content. So
yeah, thanks, White Owl. Like I said, we try to be here every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So right now it's 9:13 p.m., whatever that tells you about what time to be here.
Yeah, same time as New York City that we're not in.
Yeah, it's in New York. But no, we're in Virginia, so we're on Eastern time.
Yeah, but, that time change, though.
I love it, man. It feels great. Like just being able to go outside at 7 or 8 o'clock and it still be some light.
Yeah, it's going to help filming stuff on the weekdays. It's not going to be pitch black. Which I need help filming an alien video this week. We're doing. Someone suggested a fire in the sky like a week or two ago on a stream, and that's what we're going to be doing a video on next week. But I'll write. And we'll need a couple people in flannels. It'll be me. Michael said he wasn't going to wear a flannel, so he might not be in it. So just need a couple guys wearing flannel. So
I don't think I own flannel, but I'll wear flannel.
Yeah. Could get a shirt from Dotson. Dotson's got plenty of flannel shirts.
He does. Oh, cool. You're in Maryland? That's awesome. I've been there before. It wasn't very long, but I was there. In Indiana, that's awesome because I'm actually in Indiana quite a bit, and that's where we got the Notre Dame footage, and we've actually got a lot of other colleges in the Indiana area, so we'll have some videos coming out for that.
Oh, Maryland. There's a thing we want to go to. We're trying to collaborate with multiple YouTubers on it that are kind of in the area, because Goodnight Goosebumps is in Richmond, Virginia. Adina is in Maryland. There's a couple of asylums near like Northern Virginia that we can try to hit up sometime. Right, you can like all go and film. It'd be a pretty cool big collaboration.
That would be really cool.
If we could get a couple people into it.
Yeah.
So go investigate some abandoned stuff.
Yeah. Good morning. I'm gonna butcher your name. Let me know how to pronounce it. But Siddharth Kashap. Sorry if I know I murdered your name, but good morning. We're glad to have you.
He could not say Nepal, India earlier. Now I'm scared I'm saying it wrong.
I had a really hard time saying it. I was like, Nepal? But yeah.
Oh, well, you just know where these people are on YouTube. Do you know of any YouTubers that are in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Louisiana,
Alabama? We're going through Alabama, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll be going through Alabama because we're going to be going on a road trip, and it'd be cool if we could meet up other YouTubers. So yeah, we're going to be investigating a bunch of stuff. We're basically going to try to cram 6 months worth of content into 10 days. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, when we go on trips like this, we have to cram as many things as we can. So like when I went to Indiana for a 4-day trip, I ended up getting enough content for like 7 or 8 videos.
Yeah, so our honeymoon trip, we got all the international stuff from like England and all that. Yeah, we have like 15 videos for that, so we got to make the most of it.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah, we'll have to do some cool stuff and meet up with you guys. That'd be a really fun time. You said you're from Louisville, Kentucky. We haven't been to Kentucky yet, but we wanted to go to Tennessee. So, you know, Kentucky, might as well take out 2 stones while we're out there. Take out 2 birds with 1 stone. Take out 2 stones. Thank you. I appreciate it because my pronunciation skills are awful lately. Oh, it's 9:16. Do you want to go ahead and start the narration?
Give it like 4 more minutes while the stream catches up, because I want to see if there's any, by chance, they know of any other YouTubers in other states.
Yeah.
It's hard trying to figure out where people are. They try to collaborate with them, because it would be really cool to do some in-person stuff. Like if we lived on the West Coast, man, it'd be really cool to do something with Michael Scott. So
yeah, Michael Scott's really good. If you guys haven't checked him out, he makes really good videos. And he does like investigation style / just talking about topics. He's a really cool guy. He was our first collaboration. So
that's that collaboration that I got like all the other ones off of. I just was like, hey, we did this collaboration with Michael Scott. Check out this video. Would you want to do the same kind of thing with us? It helped a whole lot. So
yeah, he really helped give us a big jump. So it was really nice. We don't want to leave. We do have to go eventually because we have a party to go to.
And then I have to edit tonight. Like Hinterkaifeck, that one, I filmed those party scenes for Hinterkaifeck. We stayed till like 1 o'clock in the morning. Then I woke up at 4 to finish editing it, and then I still like my computer was struggling so hard to export it, so we had to push it back an hour, but it was so long. So what's up, Paper Company?
I don't know. I think I missed something. It just right over my head.
Oh yeah, I know. That's from The Office. That's an Office reference.
I haven't seen The Office.
I mean, I have, and I still was just struggling there. Couldn't make the brain jump there.
Yeah, I've seen parts of it, but I haven't seen all of it through. I've heard it's on Netflix, so I need to watch it.
I need to watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yes, you do need to watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's amazing. It's dark humor. I've been trying to get y'all to watch it, but Rebecca's like, no, I don't think I'd like it.
It's such a big commitment, though.
Oh, it's so good, though. It's so dark. It's great. I love it. They're coming up on the last season, I think, because the last season had some pretty big cliffhangers, but because I think most of the actors and actresses have kind of gone on to their own thing.
Ouija board. They want us to play with a Ouija board. Did you say you'd play with one? Rebecca doesn't want me to play with one. Who was scared of it?
I think Rebecca was scared of it. I'll definitely play with the Ouija board. I've just kind of been, looking for a place to do it. On the off chance that it is real, I want to do it somewhere that's not my house. So, because I'm definitely gonna be asking questions like, Can you send nudes? But
We
yeah.
should just do it like in the office parking lot, just like in the back. Just be like, yo, just like, just get around like a bunch of candles, get really weird with it. But we'll see.
Oh, I get it now. I'm sorry, After Dark. Yeah, because when I first was telling people his name, they were like, from The Office. I'm like, no, what are you talking about? They're like, Michael Scott's from The Office. And then whenever I went to look up his YouTube channel, it always came up with things from The Office. So that's got to be a big setback for him, like having to worry about getting nothing but Office stuff when you search his name.
Yeah.
You live in a 120-year-old farmhouse. I believe it's haunted. Anything that's over 80 years old, definitely haunted. There's no question about it. It's like a prerequisite.
Yeah. What was your other channel name that you were part of that struggled for having to search for something and would come up with other
Yeah.
kinds of videos?
Yeah, when I used to work at Walmart, that was my first job out of high school, and I worked with a guy named Matt and Lewis, and my name's Blake. So we came up with the other MLB, like Major League Baseball, and we didn't think about it, but whenever you type in the other MLB, you get nothing but baseball stuff. So our channels kind of struggled, but it was nothing but skip videos, and it was really silly. So if you guys could check that out and have fun, they're really bad. Some of them are really vulgar. They're also just really stupid.
Yeah, he was young. It was his first venture into YouTube. So,
Yeah, it was fun though.
all right, let's end on this story now, so we don't.
All right, guys, I'm gonna read a story, and then I guess Ethan, you're gonna read one too, right?
Yeah, I got one too. So.
Okay, so this is my first time looking at this story, so bear with me if I mess up. But let's see. All right. Okay. I was watching my girlfriend's house while her and her family went on vacation. I was unemployed and hurting for money. They have 2 dogs, a big German Shepherd and a fat black lab, and her mom paid me to watch them along with various other gifts and food for the week. That's an old one. I was looking at the wrong one.
I was
I'm
saying
sorry.
that's too
I was like,
familiar.
this is
I just sent it to
familiar.
you. No.
I got it now. Redo. All right. In the late 70s, my uncle was studying medicine at the University of Chicago. After a morning class, he decided that he would hitchhike back home to Lincoln Park on the north side instead of paying for a taxi. A man drove up in a Plymouth Satellite and offered my uncle a ride. The man looked normal and seemed friendly, lighthearted even. So my uncle got in his car and they started driving toward Lake Shore Drive. However, once they got there, the man drove south on Lake Shore instead of north, towards Lincoln Park. My uncle told the man he was going the wrong way and to turn around and head north. The man looked at my uncle, put his hand on his knee and said, "No, son, you're coming with me," and smiled darkly at him. My uncle froze in panic, and when they hit traffic near the South Shore, he quickly unlocked the passenger door and ran away without looking back. A year or two later, on a cold December day, my uncle was having coffee in a cafe with my future aunt when he caught something on TV that made his blood run cold. He saw the man that had picked him up from school that day the year before. He had been arrested for the suspected rape and killing of over 20 young men and boys. The man on the television was John Wayne Gacy, and he had removed the door handle off the passenger side door to prevent the men he picked up from escaping. That's terrifying.
Yeah, man.
Is that a real story?
Yeah, it's a real story.
God, man.
So,
John Wayne Gacy was crazy.
yeah. All right. During the summer of 1983, in a quiet town near Minneapolis, Minnesota, the charred body of a woman was found inside the kitchen stove of a small farmhouse. Maybe it was 120 years old. A video camera was also found in the kitchen, standing on a tripod and pointing at the oven. No tape was found inside the camera at the time. Although the scene was originally labeled as a homicide by police, an unmarked VHS tape was later discovered at the bottom of the farm's well, which apparently dried up earlier that year. Despite its worn condition and the fact that it contained no audio, police were still able to view the contents of the tape. It depicted a woman recording herself in front of a video camera, seemingly using the same camera that the police found in the kitchen. After positioning the camera to include both her and her kitchen stove in the image, the tape The tape then showed her turning on the oven, opening the door, crawling inside, and then closing the door behind her. 8 minutes into the video, the oven could be seen shaking violently, after which thick black smoke could be seen emanating. That they spelled that wrong. Coming from the oven. There we go. The camera then continued at a stationary point staring at the oven for another 45 minutes until the batteries died. To avoid disturbing the local community, the police never released any of this information about the tape or the fact that it was found. Police were also not able to determine who put the tape in the well, or why the physical stature of the woman on the tape did not in any way resemble the stature of the woman found in the oven. Who was in the oven?
Well, that's creepy.
I should post the sources to this one.
Definitely should.
That one was a creepypasta. The other one was, let me see what the other one was. Hold on. The one that you read. Let me see. The one you read's been on the internet for a while, so it might also be a creepypasta, but it was supposed to be originally posted by the guy that actually encountered Gacy. Man, I need to get some more serial killer stories from the thing, because some of them are crazy, man.
Yeah, I really like the serial killer stories. I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah. I want to do more conspiracy stuff, too. That's really interesting.
Yeah, speaking of links, I just had an idea. Instead of actually just talking about the stuff, we can just show them. I forget we have a chat sometimes. I mean, that we can actually type in. What did you all think of those stories? I thought that was pretty creepy. Let's see.
I like the way you sound when you type.
Thanks, man.
So mechanical.
It clicks a lot. Let's see. It's a Razer keyboard. And I don't know why the clicking I really like the clicking. It's probably good for an ASMR video. The Strangest does ASMR now, apparently. Okay.
Here, I'm about to send the link to it, and then we can get off. If you guys wanted to see these other ones. Okay, this one was from some Oh, it doesn't let me type. It doesn't let me put web addresses in the chat.
Oh god, that fucked up so bad.
Oh well, you guys. I'll put it in the comments of the video after, because we can comment on it, and we leave it up for a couple of days. But we gotta. How did you get yours to go?
I copied and pasted it. So this is our secondary channel. I guess there it goes. If you guys want to watch some of our other content that we've been putting out, it's called Stay Strange. Ethan's just gonna struggle with his links, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna send you this one. Copy and paste that one. That's to that creepypasta thing. It was originally posted by Reddit though. All right, but guys, we gotta go, you guys. It was a whole lot of fun. I appreciate everyone sticking around, talking to us. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, I haven't actually made you a moderator yet, Ethan. So I'm the only one that can post links.
Man,
sorry.
Just second rate over here. Second strangest channel. Stay strange. Can't do it.
I'll have to fix that for next time. But anyway, thank you guys for all showing up. We really appreciate it. We had a really good time, and we'll be back next week at 8 o'clock p.m. same time. We hope to see you guys there, and yeah, we really appreciate you coming. So, Ethan, you have anything else to say?
That's it, you guys. Thank you, guys. Next week, alien video, maybe some scary stuff. You see any scary stories? Comment it on one of our pages, channels, whatever. We'll see it pop up. We might share it around the fire. And until then, you guys can stay strange and whatever Blake says next.
Yeah. So Amityville, we'd love to investigate it sometime. We'll talk more about that next time, hopefully. But yeah, everyone, hope you have a great night and or morning or afternoon. And as always, stay strange.